Representative Krishnamoorthi.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Research security is obviously a national priority, but unfortunately, research is insecure not just because of external threats, but because of internal ones due to unprecedented cuts posing, I think, an existential threat to our research. Dr. Kaiser, according to NSF's own website, NSF grants have helped make breakthroughs in science, from smartphones to LASIK eye surgery. But as we found on your website, when President Trump returned to office, he proposed to cut, according to your website, almost 60% of NSF's funding for FY26. That's what it says on your website, right?
Yes, that's correct.
And Dr. Valdez, NIH has made breakthroughs in science related to Alzheimer's, cancer, and other diseases. And yet, according to NIH's website, President Trump proposed a 40% cut. That's from your website. That's what it says right here, right?
Correct.
And Mr. Eisen, same story at DOE. In fact, according to DOE's own website, this year, Trump wants a 20% cut at the very lab that Darren LaHood just mentioned, Argonne Lab in my home state of Illinois, down to $754 million. That's what it says here, right?
I agree that is what it says, yes.
And while President Trump wants to cut funding, China is investing. This spring, OECD showed that China has topped the U.S. in R&D spend. We're killing the very research that we're attempting to protect, and that's wrong. I want to transition to my next topic. Unfortunately, these cuts are part of a larger effort against science, which has real-life impacts. Dr. Valdez, I see that your postdoc training was in immunology, right?
Yes.
So let's consider vaccines and their importance. Secretary Kennedy has repeatedly cast doubt on vaccine safety and efficacy. And last year, the periodical Science reported that NIH ended over 30 grants on vaccine usage. And now, according to the UCLA Health periodical reported here, lower vaccination rates caused measles to reach a 30-year high, and measles is soaring again in 2026. That's what UCLA is reporting, right?
Yes.
Next, let's take screwworm. Forbes reported that last year, DOGE ended a USAID project dedicated to eradicating New World screwworm, a flesh-eating parasite that threatens livestock. And now, over 180,000 animals and 2,000 humans across the Americas have contracted this deadly disease, screwworm. It's reached the U.S., and as we can see here, the CDC actually activated an emergency response center. Isn't that what it says, Dr. Valdez?
Yes, that's what it says.
Next, let's take Ebola. Last year, the periodical Science reported that Trump closed a network of NIH centers for research in emerging infectious diseases, like Ebola. The stop work order called the research, quote, unsafe for Americans and not a good use of taxpayer funding, close quote. And now, the New York Times reports that a U.S. citizen tested positive for Ebola in Congo as the outbreak continues to spread. That's what we see reported here, Dr. Valdez, right?
That's right.
Research security is important, but health security is paramount. And these cuts are literally killing us right now. Let me turn to my final topic. Here's a picture of Artem Patapushin. Artem moved to the U.S. as a teenager, worked dominoes at night, attended the University of California, and in 2021, after a long career of distinguished research, won the Nobel Prize for discovering how humans sense touch. But Trump froze Artem's NIH grant to research new pain treatments. Within hours of Artem posting about these cuts, China offered to move his lab to, quote, any city, any university he wanted with guaranteed funding for 20 years. Luckily, Artem said no. Dr. Kaiser, China wants our talent. And you've previously testified in the Science and Technology Committee that China is actively reaching out to researchers to recruit them, right?
Yes, that's correct.
A poll from the periodical Nature pointed out that 75% of U.S. scientists are considering leaving the U.S. Look, Trump's cuts are driving away talent. Trump's cuts are making us less healthy. Trump's cuts are leaving us with nothing left to steal. Research needs to be secure, but if there's no research left to steal, what's the point? Thank you, and I yield back.
Thank you. Representative Hinson.